And I ask my I Am Presence to be here to give me insight. And I ask my I Am Presence to allow for this Reiki to penetrate deeply and fully on every possible way. And I know that everything and anything that I have learned or gone through this lifetime is for a wonderful reason for rediscovering my connection to you, the I Am Presence. So from and on this day, I like to fully, completely be receptive to those messages. Good. And we're calling the Reiki. Gasho. And Gasho is really that recognition of your heart. Okay, this is the awareness of your heart space. Raylio and Tirio. Good, so we call upon the Reiki and Dr. Usui and the lineage of Reiki to come through me to you guys. We also call upon all of the indigenous ones and the Tibetans to come forward. Good. And if you guys want to lay down now, you can. I'm going to call in the directions. So, calling in the directions, creating a ceremonial space here tonight so that the highest vibration possible can be present. Facing the east to call upon Archangel Raphael, 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 Master Magician Healer. She's the healer that can transform instantaneously. And it's like she's shining the light and transmuting and releasing any of the storyline that is no longer needed. Just like the sun is rising up in the east, and once again that brightness comes forth. Great. Now facing the south, call upon Archangel Michael, 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 Warrior Protector Archangel. Bring your sword of light and place a beautiful sphere of light around you, one sphere of light around me, and hold us in this beautiful electromagnetic field of the highest vibration from the new earth vibration, from the unity consciousness and love vibration, and let everything else dissolve and transmute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Facing now the west, as I call upon Archangel Gabriel, 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 bring the silver chalice, bring that chalice and lift our waters up. Let's connect all of our DNA strands to the crystalline DNA, lifting and allowing for our energy to rise up. Working with our waters in our bodies, our bloods, our cells, our DNA, and allowing for these waters to lift its vibration to the highest octave as we fully release and shake off, lifting so high that any denser old things no longer has a hold on us, but it simply remains as a beautiful, compassionate wisdom. Thank you. Facing the north, as I call upon Archangel Uriel, 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 the Archangel of the earth, come be with us. Bring your ruby red fire and swirl it in us, on us, and around us. And let us find this ignition, this excitement, this awe as we start to allow for more and more truth to be shown to the grandiose divine being of light that we are. Let us receive all of our gifts and remember all of our previous lives where we were masters. Let's grab this knowing now so that we can fully use our skills and heal to the highest level possible according to divine law. And then from above, we welcome in Archangel Metatron, Metatron, Metatron. Come, be with us. Thank you. Bring down this Metatronic cube in us, on us, and around us. Let this light body, physical body, emotional body, spiritual body, etheric body be reorganized to the highest fine-tunement. Let our cells, let our physical body, muscles, tissues, fibers vibrate into highest vitality, abundance, and health now. Thank you. And let's ground this powerful energy down through our Earth Star chakra, down through the 33 layers of the earth. As we root ourselves, beautiful Gaia Sophia, the consciousness of this glorious earth, gives her love and vibration back up through us so that we connect earth and heaven, connecting and linking through our own unique expression. Help us lift and vibrate higher and expand our toric field to the highest possible vibration now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we have a beautiful ceremonial space. Let me start to seal your aura as we work on starting with the crown of the head. Sealing, and as we seal, we give ourselves permission to soften and release, to receive more. So we count ourselves down from 5 to 0, and just the fact that we're counting backwards is programmed to let us release and soften and go into deep sleep of the muscles, tissues, fibers of the thinking ego mind, but our conscious higher self will be wide awake, spiritual mind wide awake and alert. But we soften the body now, counting from 5, 4, letting go, 3, feeling the bed, the floor, the sofa hold you, 2, 1, 0, deep sleep. Drop it, let go, go deeper. Go deeper so that you can heal, go deeper so that you can reassemble yourself, go deeper so you can, with compassion, feel and heal your emotional body. Go deeper so that you can have crystal clear knowing of your path. Let's ask to have that path illuminated for us. And as we command and demand in love and appreciation, we ask that our higher self will guide us towards that which help us fastest and best into the direction where we want to go. And if we're going elsewhere that doesn't serve us for the highest good, create an aversion towards that so we have no interest. And please, we command to spark the interest of our path that can do the greatest good for ourselves and for everyone all of humanity, in service of the planet, and in service of our galaxy, our universe, and the multiverse, as we connect up to the heart of the great central sun and through our bodies down in to the center consciousness of the earth, Gaia Sophia. We are the star seeds that light up through our light the others as well. And this light might seem like a radiant skin tone. It might seem like a wonderful voice or a deep laughter. This might sound like a knowing or a listening ear. This might be a sensation of comfort that you hold for your loved ones and yourself. This light is a light that vibrates on the highest vibration of the atom, vibrating higher and higher. Thank you. Good, and we're going to see what's in the field today as we ask for the highest good to come forth through the cards. As we call again on earth, water, fire, air, and space, we begin with the space, with the ether card, with the spiritual card. And let us know in general, what is it that we're dealing with in us, on us, and around us through the collective. Okay, so we're dealing with allowing whatever comes our way to be a propeller that propels us forward with innocence and play towards our heart's desire. So instead of thinking what is good, we're being asked to playfully feel through the vibration of our hearts and our stomach what feels the best. So we have on the spirit card the major arcana of innocence. Innocence is the way to go forward. It's showing the grasshopper and the man who is young in his heart and old in his age, with amusement, seeing this grasshopper who's waving back, or maybe it is a mantis, a praying mantis of some sort, how they recognize each other, of how to move forward in life. And as you know, the mantis and grasshopper only go straight forward. They don't go backwards or side to side, just straight ahead. Right, wonderful. Good, so that's the message. And now we ask the earth. The earth element represents how we connect to earth, how we ground, how we can see the beauty in the earth, and really acknowledging ourselves as we enjoy the earthly foods and waters, eating as close to what is grown of the earth herself. Good. Looking now at the energy of the earth card for the collective. Nice. Friendliness. That's right. So we're being encouraged to really dig deep, root ourselves down deeply into the earth, feeling our deep roots. And the roots are high-fiving each other. You know, we're all family here on this human family on this earth. So as we root into the earth, we can grow tall and reach with our back straight, as we know our crowns are touching the sun, branching out wide, reaching and sharing all the goodness that there is. So the earth element is showing us the more we root into our roots, the more we have courage to go forward. So find what is it that roots you? What is it that nourishes you? What is it that fills your soul up? That's what we have to really be selective and finding, so we're not giving our energy away to silly to-do lists or things that we think that we should, could, or would. It is not gonna hold any longer in this new earth. So rooting down, doing what feels great, and whatever you do, do it in greatness. Looking now at the energy of our water. Water is emotional. What is coming forward? Oh, the Fool. We are beginning anew. The Fool means that we have enthusiasm and courage, and we have all that we need to move forward. And we believe it, even if it to the ego mind seemed like a risky business of going on a new path now. Free yourself, set yourself free, and know that you are taken care of and that you are loved. Okay, so finding that inner courage, full playfulness, and just going forward to it. And you're supported, as the Fool is a major arcana. It has number 0, which is the circle of life, which represents just this wonderful energy of spirituality. So, trusting in your guidance. Now looking at the energy of the air, the wind. Air can move fast or slow. And the energy that we're getting of this is ripeness. In the Pentacle card of number 9, number 9 means that we are ready to take off our hats and bow to the newness. This ripeness of the apples means that we're picking them right now. Now is the time, not when they're sour too early and not when they're rotten too late, but when we get the impulse of doing something, that's the time to do it. It is now ripened. So the 9 is also knowing that we're ready. We're done with the preparation and we're ready to move forward into the newness, whatever that entails. Now, looking at the energy of the fire. And the fire is how we transmute, how we transcend. It's the card of alchemy. And it is also the card of moving forward. Oh, as we get the card of postponement. So this is what's laying in the field. We know what to do, how to do it, what we want, and where we see ourselves. But maybe we're still a little stuck in our minds. So number 4 has to do with the house, with our house, our body, which is the house of our soul. And there is a knowing within, but a lot are still insecure and trusting. So there is a postponement. Should I wait? Should I go? So with this postponement card, we're going to take another support card to gather a little more information. Maybe it is time to gather information. Okay, and we get a support card of number 2, which is possibilities. So when you feel like you can't move forward, you get caught in your head, we're being advised to zoom out and see a bigger picture. Instead of looking just at the work that we have to do tonight or tomorrow, look at the work that is coming forward for this whole month. And then you can structure your days in a way where you have a little wiggle room. If you get tired one day, you can take that day off. You can take a nap. Okay, structure your day so you're not back to back, pushing. Okay, zooming out, and as we zoom out, there are more and more possibilities being revealed. Now we're going to look for the collective in our hearts. What is the heart? revealing to us. Good. All right. The guidance. We're getting the guidance card. So as we lead from our hearts, we are truly guided, which is a wonderful affirmation on how to move forward now. Now, when things are changing, there are some that doesn't have a method of moving forward, of not being aware of how to ask for guidance or be guided from your heart. So they get caught in panic and anxiety and exhaustion or lethargy because they're thinking and figuring out things with their heads. So as we are guided, trust in the guidance. Even if your mind is resisting and pulling back, try to gently soothe your mind by opening your heart wider. Does this feel good? Yes, do it. Does this feel yuck? No, don't do it. You have to start to work with these tools that we have available. Wonderful. Thank you for that. As we do this, we're going to just clear and realign your chakra system now. And if you're listening to this tonight or the recording, this energy is always potent. This energy moves beyond space and time. So we are a little bit beyond the 3D, a little bit beyond the 4th dimension. We're in the 5th and 6th dimension when we do this work, which makes it completely and fully accessible at any time, because there is no time and space in this area. But what works is just this, the intentional. This is the definition of the quantum. So as you lay back or sit up, take a deep inhale and exhale. And let the crown chakra open up. It is like a big chalice, a 1,000-petal lotus, like thousands of antennas, bringing in the information from your higher self, from my higher self. Come in, replace the old with the new, transmute, transcend, and replace old patterns, old obsessions, old addictions, old traumas with new inspired light waves. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good. Working now on the third eye chakra. Third eye, balancing your right and your left brain hemisphere. The giving and the receiving. Balance right and left with your eyes closed. Look up as far as you can to your left eye with both eyeballs. Then look up and over to your right with both eyeballs, eyes closed. Stretch your eye muscles. Look up and over to your left, up and over to your right, and then go down and around to your left, and down and around to your right, using this eye movement like we use in the REM sleep, reprogramming, rebalancing into your original knowing. Open up your third eye by balancing, giving, and receiving. Good. Working now on your throat chakra. How we speak, what we say, is one of the way where we create. The power of the voice is the power of creation, and the voice includes thoughts, includes certain emotions. So, being aware of where we're placing our attention so it's not on random thought patterns, gossip, stress stuff, things that upsets us, but focus your attention on truth, healing, chanting, asking for your higher self to guide you, and then feel it out. Get the messages, and then go forward from there. Working now on your heart, your sacred heart. Clearing out any old wounds, hurts, forgive them away. Ask to heal your hurts and understand with compassion that on the soul level we are all alike. We all have the divine spark in the center of our hearts. We have the divine spark in the center of our hearts. So take a couple of breaths and feel the gratitude for the life force that you have pulsating from the center of your heart. Go back to the basics. Is my heart breathing? Are my lungs breathing my body? Yes, they are. Thank you, heart, for beating. Thank you, divine spark, for keeping my heart beating, keeping my beautiful soul in my body, and inspiring me as I move forward in my truth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good. And now working on the solar plexus. Loosening up the diaphragm and the navel. Knowing that when we overthink and stress, we contract. So can we relax? Drop yet even a little deeper into relaxation. Letting the kidneys and adrenals release. Release. The liver releasing all toxins, any metals that got stuck there, flushing it out. Working with your pancreas, regulating your blood sugar levels. Working with the digestive organs that can suck up all the good nutrients from our waters and food, but even from the source energy around us. Envision everything as light, and seeing your stomach and your organs like your teammates, thanking them for doing the work, and bring awareness to them. And they are sacred, just like the ancient humans were celebrating their organs. We do the same now as we are alive and working all of our cells. Thank you for doing a glorious job. We appreciate you. Keep it up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good, now working down on our creative chakra. Being inspired like we were guided in our heart. Can we find that inspiration? Can we be like the fool? Drawing pictures even though if you can't draw. Painting paintings even though if you think you cannot paint. Writing a book even though you have no clue how to do it. Express yourself and don't judge yourself. Keep that joyful spark, creating abundance and brilliance moment by moment. And that could be by just smelling the roses, taking in the sunset, even feeling how cold certain times are, and appreciate the coldness because it's cold. So then you can appreciate the warmth when it's warm. Finding this duality and enjoying it, not judging as good or bad, but enjoying it and creating something joyous out of it. Good. Now we go to the root chakra, where we ground into our knowingness. Feeling safe and loved, knowing that you have a purpose. And if you don't know your purpose, go to the things that you love. Feel yourself held and loved at this moment by whatever you're sitting or laying on, knowing that there is some form of awareness in that chair, in that stool, in that bed, sofa, yoga mat, and thank it for holding you. Knowing that the glue that holds it all together is the vibration of love. As we come down through the different dimensions, as we get more and more dense into this third dimension, the love vibration that connects all the matter, the dark stillness, the null point, the dark mother, the ultimate fertile soil. That love collapses itself into gravity. And gravity is the love force that holds us here, that keeps us in the earthly plane. So appreciating this energy of stability of gravity and knowing that it is there. Thanking it, grounding yourself into it, and know without the gravity we could not manifest. So we are the brave hearts. We are the brave ones, the divine ones that agreed to collapse into gravity into the third dimension, to have a physical body, a body that we could explore with, explore the duality, the contrast, and knowing that every single thing in this life, in this canvas, in this projection, in this movie is for you. Otherwise, you wouldn't have seen it. So, as we know we're here, we're loved and we're held, we are on purpose. As we see things happen to us, we ask, what is my lesson here? What is it that I have an opportunity to learn? Can I learn this lesson in this vibration and then forgive the story away, but keep the vibration so that you can receive the next reading level, the next higher up story as you ascend and awaken here on the earth, connecting into and through the earth with your body like a battery, connecting below and above, creating electromagnetic projection out for your highest good, for the highest good of all. Beautiful. All of our chakras are cleansed and balanced. Connect up to your knowing, to your higher self. Root down through your feet and your body. Feel the positive connection. Feel the negative connection. And feel yourself polarized and connected of full magnitude to you, to your purpose, to your service. And the service is basically you looking at you, developing your calling, and that will be the service that spreads out for all of humanity. Good. And seal it in. As I disconnect from your field, I thank all the divine ones that were here to assist in this healing. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the archangels and any and all of the ascended masters, angels, guardian angels, teachers, and anybody from the highest love and light vibration that was here. It's an honor. Thank you. We appreciate this. And we count ourselves back from 1 to 5. And on 5, you will be wide awake and alert, but rested in your knowing. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Awaken your fingers and toes. 4, 5. Deep breath, eyes open, wide awake and alert. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awaken your fingers and toes, feeling a flush of energy connecting above and below. Good. I'm going to end the recording. Reminding everybody that Reiki Training Soul Journey begins soon. Okay. February 5th.